There we go. Okay.
Okay. Yep. So let me.
Okay. So you got to push the record button.
Oh, I know, but I mean, are you?
Yes.
You happy? All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Good evening, YouTubers. This is Tech Sergeant Mackey, and we are out here for a new hike investigation at a different area. We're at Pymatuning State Park, and we are going to go do a hike through the woods here. We are investigating, looking for the wildlife, especially the predator activity. We took the time to talk to the park ranger earlier and did a little scout out in the daytime, and this looks like a pretty good area. We gotta watch because there are some boaters out on the pontoon who may sound like they're partying and acting like idiots, but we do that here. And hand me the camera over here, and returning with me, superstar and one of my best friends, John.
How's it going, everybody?
Okay.
We're going to be testing out some new equipment tonight. We got this Goodsman Spotlight. It says it's rated at 3,000 lumens, so we're going to test that out tonight. And I got this new handy Claymore clip-on light. It says it's rated for 1,000 lumens, so we'll test that out as well.
Interesting. I definitely hope the flashlights live up to their billing. And then tonight is, I'll try to get the camera on there, got a little bit of clouds, full moon, beautiful night. It's in the upper 60s with literally like no wind. Okay, so we got the bad moon rising, and there's the bathroom on the right. Okay, and that one, the bathroom there, that's for Erica and Hattie. Okay, and just so you know, the bathroom is putting off some heat, so Erica and Hattie may have already put some sort of explosive device in there. Okay, so we're going to get the flashlights rolling. I'm using a PowerTac. I think it's called a Warrior. And we're going to be testing out all these. Our entrance to the path is over this way. And you can hear the pontoon party boat out there. Well, hopefully we'll get away from that noise pollution. It's dead quiet otherwise. So that's
pretty bright.
I'm going to turn mine away from there so it's just your light. It shines out pretty good.
It does. I forget what it said the rated range is, but it's doing the job. All right.
Yeah, let me see if that is. I'm testing with the thermal to see if it's putting off heat, and it really is not, which is good. Like,
we'll check it again and out.
And we got a car coming up here too. So, so there is a road by this, but they do have park rangers that patrol the park. I did tell them we'd be hiking through here at night. They said no problem. So hopefully that guy passed it on to the next shift. So again, this is Pymatuning State Park near Andover, Ohio, in the southern part of Ashtabula County, right along Pymatuning Lake, or Pymatuning Reservoir. And so yeah, these people are stopping. Keep moving. So again, this is a state park, and there is definitely the people activity for this, and hopefully we don't run into too much of them. But this place is known for its wildlife activity. It is known for having bear, coyote, fox. On the way down here, we've seen raccoon and several deer. And evidently some large spiders. One of the things I like about doing the night hikes over the day hikes is snakes seem to get the heck out of the way at nighttime. I'm not a fan of snakes. I'm not afraid of them, but I do hate them. with that, we're just going to start to check this area out. We will be heading over towards a beaver dam and the large marsh area that the dam made, and we'll try to get as best a look as we can with that. It's dead quiet back here. Now the spider webs, like all the stuff is hanging. Wonderful. I mean, seriously. There you go.
Oh, cool. That is pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Like
Hey, the
gargantuan
fairy dust
spiders.
is
Yeah.
doing a lot of work.
Gargantuan. Thought I heard a noise back here already. So this pathway is a loop. This hike's about similar to the distance that we do in Indian Mound Park, which is also a loop trail.
I'm going to adjust this headlamp
Okay.
and play around with that.
Okay.
See how it does.
All right. Well, if you see anything, call me back. But I'll start. So I love this. This is zero wind, and it's down into, it feels like it's the low 60s. I think it was like 63 degrees at the start of this. Beautiful night. So along with the wildlife, we are looking for also any signs of anything else that we see strange, weird, or unexplained. As you know, I'm part of the cameraman crew, which is a cryptid hunting team, or I should say investigation team, not hunting. We're not actually hunting it. And you know what? I found a stick to step on. I always seem to do that.
You hear a little critter over there or something, don't you? Hear it
I
squeaking?
think so. No, it seems like everything went dead, even the crickets that were making some noise. Everything went dead. There goes one of them. It is quiet back here.
Maybe if we'll be able to find that old tree that we saw when we were doing our scout work. In the
I think
daytime.
that was way over this way.
I knew it was off the trail between us and the road, but
Yeah.
definitely a lot more difficult distance, even with the
Okay,
spotlight.
so I'll pan this up, show you. We have a very high canopy. In the daytime here, it was a sunny day, and it was like dark back here in the daytime. And as you can see on the thermal, it's 10:54 at night. There's I do like they have the paths marked, so they make it hard for you to lose the path. Alright. A part that I'm real interested in getting to is over by the Beaver Marsh. I've checked those out in some other places, and there always seems to be some sort of activity around those beaver marshes. Nothing. It is dead quiet, not even crickets. There is no noise whatsoever. Okay. Hear a vehicle out on the road. We might hear a little bit of the vehicle traffic going down that road, but it's not it's not a numbered road, so it should hopefully be light. And one of the things we noticed about trying to go off trail, a lot of thorns. And as you've seen, it looks like everything is covered in spider webs. Like Lord of the Rings size spider webs. Somebody shooting off some fireworks in the distance.
We did see some fireworks coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, they were literally on an Amish farm. I don't know if you can see, but gigantic spider web going all the way across there. There's a lot of spider webs. Yeah. Southern Ashtabula County is very rural. Farms and small villages. So like we have to drive a little slower, you have to watch, because it looks like deer could run out at you at any minute. And we did see some.
Let's hit the spot.
Yeah, let's see what we got. You're hearing a couple fireworks off in the distance.
that moon above the trees.
Yeah. Look at some large trees again. High canopy, very, very high canopy. I mean, look at that. It does look like some clear here. There's, you know, a lot of the places you go, like you have the vegetation growing up so much you can't see off the woods. And like here, we can see pretty good through the woods. That's definitely a plus for us in finding things. See, like, there's some areas, like over here, the thick vegetation, and not only that, thorns to boot, makes it really hard to see much of anything. Does look like there's a little bit of breeze there, but they said winds light and variable was the Weather Channel's report for here. As you can see, it's pretty light. I just heard something over that way. If it's we might be able to catch it as we loop around, because that would be the direction of our loop. So I just can't believe like how good I can see through the woods here. And there's some big, I like that, large trees.
Most of the other places, especially when we were out at Hatches Corners Metro Park.
Yes, you could not see through anything.
Veritable wall of vegetation on either side of the trail.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to catch anything in there.
Okay. So. Yeah, this place looks like it is just filled with spiders. I mean, you see big, thick spider webs everywhere. I mean, you got a great view there. Like if there was something, you know, even 50 yards away, we'd be able to see it real clear. Probably even 100 yards away, we can see back through here.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually.
Look at giant spider web going all the way across, and there's a spider on it. There's a little guy, but he's got a gigantic web. I don't know if there's like multiple spiders on there.
It looks like there's a spider web going across the trail.
Yeah, we got it.
See it?
Yep. Sun chop. noticed something, and maybe because it's a little colder, we're not running into a lot of bugs yet. I've seen a couple moths. My last hike, I literally had bugs trying to go in my ears like crazy.
We got some downed limbs and stuff over here.
Yeah. Oh, this is one of the areas we marked. Okay, to pay close attention to. Okay, not only is all the stuff down here around this big tree, but just
there's the big tree across. You pan up.
oh yeah. Okay, so then you have this big tree lined across there. Okay, which hanging over the pathway. Okay, so some very thick woods to the right of me, and then where's it at? Right over here. There is this little thing around this tree, which I'm going to call odd. I don't know whether it's natural, human-made, or I'm going to say Bigfoot made. I don't know. I'm going to get you guys a decent look at it, and I'll let you guys decide. Drop it in the comments, see what you think about it. Okay, so I'm not sure what it is, or I'll speculate, but I'm gonna put it to you guys here, and you guys tell me what you think. Partial tree structure, natural fall, or people playing around. And look at this tree straight ahead here is weird looking.
Oh yeah.
And creepy. Isn't that a weird shaped tree?
It is interesting. Yeah, cool.
Spider webs going across the path. I'm gonna probably end up catching one right across the face. Look at how this one tree is just bowed all the way over like that. I'm not sure how you do that.
Yeah. Still alive though, huh?
I know, okay, cameraman and MT, when they seen several trees like this, tried to grab one of similar size and bow it over, and two of them together, they couldn't do it. They could not get it to bow over like that. Like, literally would take just like so much strength.
Right. I don't know though. I mean,
There's so much force, I
Yeah.
should say, because I don't know what did it. And you can see that there's,
there's some other ones.
yeah,
over
and
there
there's a tree,
a little bit.
some trees uprooted by the roots. We've seen that in a couple spots there. And then,
Arizona iced tea there.
yeah, an iced tea can there. That's Erica and Hattie. They're noted for Erica leaves can all over. Okay. Yeah. So. There we go. We have our full moon.
Wow. And that's,
Yeah.
if we get up to a good clear point, that's going to be bright.
I'm definitely going to have to see if I can get a good shot of that over the woods. There is There's literally no noise. No forest noise. No lightning bugs.
Trying out this different setting on the cap light. It's like the diffuse light mode.
Well, I know.
Good for picking you up while you're walking in front of me.
Yeah.
Obviously, the range isn't what the normal spot is, but
Yeah.
it lights up enough things that you see where you're walking.
Turn that light off, and so we can just sort of. Yeah, definitely
It's
can.
enough, but you could definitely navigate around the woods.
It makes it hard for me to look back at you.
Well, yeah.
You're blinded.
Sorry about that.
It's just. I mean, when I took Jen on the hike with me, and I tried to introduce her, I put the flashlight right in her face.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm like rookie at that. Like, but we had like no sound. Listen, there's nothing. Not a cricket chirping. Okay, not even leaves blowing now. Like nothing.
Bug bombed in the ear.
Oh, jeez. I hate that. Okay. It's absolutely beautiful forest.
And I finally hear a little bit of road noise in the background.
Yeah. Not much.
Oh, I hear our hooping and hollering boaters.
Oh. Well, there's like no other sound out here.
Oh. Hey. What's that? Like hanging in the tree. Can you come around?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Oh, yeah, I see.
What is that? That just caught my eye.
Let me see if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, there's something hanging in there.
Is it fabric?
I don't know, but I
Weird
can
looking. Let's see if we looking in here.
look at. There's definitely a trail going back here. I can't tell if that's.
Watch your sticks there.
Yeah,
bud.
it's a pile of leaves.
Is it?
Yeah, held together by spider webs.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah. Freaking. I said, we got like Lord of the Rings spiders in here. Look at how all this stuff is piled over here waiting to fall during the next storm. All this looks like it'll just come crashing down. I wouldn't want to be out here with any kind of wind. Now see, here's where we have like a wall of vegetation. It's hard to see through. And it's, by vegetation, I mean lots of thorns. So we're getting alongside. On my right hand side now is like the beaver marsh, and we'll get up to where there's a way to overhang, which is why you have such smaller vegetation through there. Yeah. Watch out for that root.
I see that.
I almost biffed it. I see giant spider webs going across everywhere. There's the bad moon on the right. You'd think full moon night, think you'd at least get some coyotes howling or something. But no wonder there's no bugs. There's so many spider webs. I just ran through them. There's so many spider webs.
There's a bunch of fat spiders then.
I know. Like they've eaten everything.
Yeah.
Okay. You see, we're getting some of the marsh vegetation over this way.
Oh, man. Bug. Getting me. Another bug.
They're getting you. They're not
Like
touching
those
me.
Giant, you know those giant mosquitoes?
Yeah. Not actually a mosquito or...
Right.
Right. But... There's a path up here to turn and go overlook the beaver marsh. Jeez, there's spider webs galore. That is a gigantic spider web straight ahead. That's the only thing I got to show right now. But it's tons of spider webs. But I guess they're doing their job. Their bugs aren't really bothering me. Here are a couple cars going down the road now. That one broke. Looks like there's the rest of it. Looks like it's a state park, so they come and make sure that the path is cleared. Can hear the bullfrogs. lot of bullfrogs. That was like the first cricket we heard in a while. Like, crickets all of a sudden.
We're getting close to that marsh.
Yeah. I'm going. It's so quiet though. I mean, they're not making much noise. I think it's not until August until the cicadas come out.
No, I can't wait.
Yeah. Those noisy bastards.
Look at that. There's a daddy long legs. Or just a big spider.
Yeah. Look at, I mean, spider webs caked all over everything. There's another tree that's like bent. This way is the swamp, marsh, whatever you want to call it.
Really hear them frogs now.
I'm waiting to hear some of them go, Bud, Wise, Err. Yeah. Tons. Same kind?
No.
Oh, that looks like a smaller wolf spider.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Again, this is...
Where's my Aquanet and a lighter?
Okay. I'm just looking like I just can't believe there's like gigantic spider webs everywhere I turn into the woods. It's like the dominant feature of this woods. Did we miss that turnoff? I don't think we missed it. Is that right up here? Yeah, there it is. Because this is the spot we were really wanting to get to.
Right turn, Clyde.
Yeah. Gosh, I was just watching that movie. If you don't know that movie reference, you have seriously missed out.
Is that one of those little reflector pin things
Yeah.
in the tree there?
Yep. So, sounds like for sure we're going to get a earful of the bullfrogs. See if we get anything else. That was me stepping on a stick. Of course, this is the little deck, and here is our...
Tree's gonna skunk you for getting a shot of the moon.
Yeah. Ooh, I hear stuff going through the water. Look at all of that. Look at those fish jumping over there.
I saw them.
Yeah. There was like a whole mess of them.
Yeah, I don't know what that
It's a
was.
school of something jumping through the water. can see the
I hear things.
fog. Yeah, there's a lot in here. That was like a school of fish jumping out of the water. It was weird.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, could it have been any type of like birds that would have been in the water?
No, that was a whole bunch of them. No, there was a whole. I could see them.
I saw in the light briefly.
We can hear people out on the pontoon boat. Pymatuming Lake it's a man-made lake, but it's pretty large, and it's a home. A lot of people go out there on pontoons. Let me go over and see if I can get a shot of the moon.
Ted, this ground looks solid right about there.
Yeah.
If you could walk around here
I could.
and get a shot, you might be able to get that moon.
Yeah. I'm not sure how well it'll come in, but I'll try it. No. Sorry. Arthritis acting up. Of course, I got spider webs to walk through.
Spiders, fun.
Oh. Yeah, it is solid over here. But I find sticks. Okay. There's our bad moon.
Thank you, Frog.
Now, okay, the moon is not showing up at all on thermal. I'm trying to see if I can get a different angle. Okay.
Do.
This is an area too, because it's open across here. So I thought maybe we might be able to catch across. Yeah, this is where you want to spot it. Try to spot the other side.
Spotlight's not bad. I mean, we can see across the other side there and into the tree line. I mean, if there were something to pick up, I would like to think we pick up the eye pretty easy.
I like how the steam is and fog is like coming up off of the swamp. Creepy, like you'll see like Jason Voorhees come up out of the swamp or something.
Hey guys.
Nothing much.
No, just that whatever that was skimming across the
Yeah,
water.
it looked
right
like-
when we put the light on it first
To
time.
see if I could see if I can blow that up, but it looked like a bunch of little fish. This is like this is the beavers area. This is like a beaver chute right here.
Oh.
Or something jump in the water.
I hear that.
But I got no thermal hits or anything that I can see. If you guys see anything, drop it in the comments. And if you're curious, bounce it off the thermal video, because that will come out too. That one is pretty close. Okay, let me come back up this way on onto the platform here. And we'll just take another gander and then yep. The bullfrogs. Okay. Quiet night. Guess it's true what they say, don't go out when there's a bad moon on the right. And you know how some places have like a feel to them, John?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, like we're at Camp Pete or like Friends of Cognac Creek, there's a feel to it. I feel creeped, even nerved up.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Tinker's Hollow.
Tinker's Hollow is another one.
That
Definitely feel.
That place has but I mean that place has a very, very long history to it as
Yeah.
well. But definitely.
Well, this has, I mean, it's an interesting history of how they made the reservoir. Which if I do something else down here, I'll get more into that history. But I don't know. There's a, you know, like I said, I feel like, you know, in some of those places, I always say like creep factor, and
Maybe like looking over your shoulder, feeling watched.
yeah, oh, absolutely. But I don't have that here. I'd say it's really cool woods. But like I was at, like, you know, Tinker's Hollow, those other places, I'm literally like saying creep factor 10 or creep factor 9. Well, I'm saying like we're out in the middle of the woods and darn near the middle of the night, and I gotta say I'm like creep factor 2 out of 10. And that might be stretching it.
I just noticed though too, I mean, because I'll hear from you obviously before your videos post.
Yeah.
When you're by yourself in certain areas, the activity is like immediately off the charts.
Yes.
Whereas when I'm with you, you know, we'll get some wildlife and some things. But ooh.
So this is our. Okay. This is okay. This is an area here especially that I want to put to you guys here. We found this earlier and definitely said this is an area where we got to video. Okay. I still gotta say, WTF, what the freak is that? Okay. So yes, there have been, obviously, people have been back here. Okay. But that's like some serious time and effort. And I don't know if you can see, spiders on everything.
No, that's what I thought, like when we saw it during the day recon, was like somebody had a lot of time on their hands.
I mean, you gotta have a lot of time. Like, you're freaking retired like me or a total bum and you want to sit out in the woods because like none of these sticks are cut, they're all breaks. We're looking at this and it doesn't look like it was been occupied here lately, like it's an older thing. Here, somebody set off fireworks in the background. That's what that thump was. Okay. Is interesting. I mean, and it's tall too. Okay, so the top of that is literally reaching up 10 feet tall. And inside of it, because you can see inside of it over here. Okay. Like, I could fit in, not standing up fit in it, but I could crouch down and fit into that at 6'1", you know. So I am going to put this to you guys here. What do you think this is? Do you think somebody has too much time on their hands? There's zero chance this is just a natural formation. So either somebody has gobs and gobs of time on their hand to do this. 'Cause those are all big branches. You can't just find those all in one area. Or will you say, does this look like our big-footed pal may have at one point in time made this a long time ago? It doesn't look like it's recent. So, and then this, look at right over here. This tree, this big tree got knocked down by the roots. Now again, that's probably from a storm that happened, but still. That is a lot. Now, we only had a little bit of mud on this path, and it's like this is like one of the areas where there's some of the mud. But this gigantic tree ripped out, and you can actually, over here, you can see, like, and the thermal even shows that tree really nice, the heat coming off of it. I got spider webs for some reason are on my camera. I told you they're everywhere. Normally I have to do a tick check. I think we might have to do a spider check after this one. Okay, so that's interesting. You know, and again, driving down here, we're driving to the park, we've seen several deer, we've seen raccoons, you know, all kinds of, a couple other critters off before we get to them. Yeah, some roots there. And we get back here, and we haven't seen a deer, we haven't heard anything like scurry. I don't know. I'm trying to check the thermal, but I miss a lot. I catch maybe 30% of the thermal, and a lot of times whatever I catch on the thermal, I notice that the thermal catches it in advance before I see it. And you guys have done this awesome job, and I'm greatly humbled by this, at catching a lot of the stuff. So the one thing, as I said, we're walking in here, that teepee structure, I'm stumped at who has time to do that. Okay. But something else we did look at is like our elevation here. So this is South County. They said for this hike the elevation only changes about 19 feet, but it does go to a peak of 1,031 feet, which for Ohio is actually you're towards your higher end of your elevation. So, oh gosh, yeah, look at that guy running on, just trying to get Frodo. Okay. So your partiers out on the pontoon.
Yeah, either that or that.
If you know that song, Pontoon, they're motorboating. I mean, okay. Yeah, I get kind of like the feel is like this is a woods I could camp out in and be like perfectly fine. I'd probably fall asleep. So, like Camp Pete, which is, I mean, I don't think I could fall asleep at Camp Pete ever.
I'd definitely be a little bit on edge.
I would, there'd be obnoxiously on edge. I'd have to have such technology to make a perimeter. Is that motorboaters?
Look at that guy.
Ooh, a millipede.
He forgot his receipt.
Yeah.
He's going to pick his receipt back up. He's like, man, did I leave a tip? I don't know.
That's friggin' a millipede.
Pretty cool coloring, huh?
Yeah.
Is it like orange and black or?
Yeah, orange and black.
Super cool.
That's actually pretty neat.
I just saw a video that somebody posted, and
Yeah.
an influencer died on camera because they were eating a poisonous millipede.
Why would
Filming themselves doing it.
hell would you do that?
I don't know.
Well, you know, that's one of those ones when you get up to your judgment in heaven and God says, what the heck, man? I gave you a life and this is what you did with it? Trying to see, because I'm trying to see if those are just trees I'm catching heat signatures off of. I'm getting bugs going on the camera. Okay. Yeah. Well, investigations go like this. If you're truly and honestly investigating, there's times where you have a lot happen, and there's times where you don't. Okay. Because of what's happened here, especially at Camp Pete and Tinker's Hollow, I right now would like to be doing pretty much every video down there in those spots until I figure out what it is. But I also need to vary it up because viewers have stated that they're getting tired of seeing the same spots. Okay, so that means I have to head off into new areas and have no clue what'll happen there. Again, well, this is the area. There's these weird little nuts. Let's see if I can one up. See if I can put it in front of the camera here. That sounds like a Canadian geese.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep. And it's so quiet, they're freaking squawking loud.
There's a daddy long.
Finding more spiders.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah. Well, you know. Ooh. My power tech went dead. I gotta switch to the backup. I didn't plug it. I usually plug the cord in, but when I plug the cord in, it won't go on high.
Gotcha. Watch out here.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just like these roots and stuff going across this path all the way around it. But, yeah, this is the kind of area that you would definitely take your family for a hike.
definitely saw that there were cabins to rent in the area. Looked like
Yeah.
over 50 of them.
Yeah. There's definitely so.
You know, got the reservoir, the lake right here. A lot of activity.
Right. You know, and it's funny. We've seen a lot of wildlife coming down here, and then we go to video, and they all disappear. That's also, like, that happens frequently. And,
I think I hear our party bargers.
yeah. Well, we know from experience what it's like to try to dock your boat at nighttime.
Yeah, we do.
A lot of curse words were used.
Nothing like coming in at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
We left out of Ashtabula, right?
Yeah.
Ashtabula River and came all the way back to Pontiac.
Well, we only left out of Ashtabula River because we ran out of gas, and we barely
Thank God.
we floated
John
into
Plum
yeah
coming in to bringing us the gas.
yeah we floated into Ashtabula Harbor on fumes, and then didn't make it home on time.
Hey, oh well, it was an adventure.
Oh, absolutely. So the worst one was out in a freaking small crafted in a 19-foot boat. I thought I was going to die.
Was that the day the seat broke and you almost rolled off the back?
Yes,
of the
I
boat?
almost rolled off the back because you hit this huge monster wave, and I freaking, the back of my seat busted and I almost rolled into the motor. You had to catch me.
So, now
Well, a lot of
we
people
are-
have carved their name into this tree.
Yeah,
I see 93.
look, we got some growth on the side here.
There's a fungus among us.
Oh, look at this big tree.
So. So, again, this is a new area. Pymatuming State Park's actually like this gigantic wooded area, but all around the reservoir. And we're just checking out one small area of it. But we're hearing some people, getting some people pollution.
I don't know. People parked in the lot where we're at.
Uh,
We're almost there. I remember this dead tree up here.
oh yeah.
So I guess what I'll say after
How's your flashlights?
I'm happy with the handheld spotlight. Again, I don't know if you can see it here, but it was mainly a marine use designed for boating. It's got a waterproof cap here. Take this off. And then that's where you can charge it. A
Okay.
couple ways to charge it.
Okay.
So that seems to be built pretty well. I'm happy with that. Happy with the brightness. The cap mount light from Claymore. It's a 200H, I believe, is the model on that. I'm happy with that as well. The main reason for getting it was to have something rechargeable. I was tired
Okay.
of putting AAA batteries every time
Yeah.
in the headlamp. But I will say that as I thought, it is a little heavy, and I had to tighten my hat up to keep the hat from slipping down from the extra weight of the light. So that's
Interesting.
my first impressions of that.
Okay.
I'm happy with the brightness and the range on it.
All right. That's good. That's good.
Watch yourself here.
Yeah. There's the dead tree.
And I can see the parking lot.
Okay. So, once again, it's an investigation. Doesn't mean we've seen everything. Okay, we have limited field of view. The cameras, especially the thermal, will pick up things that we didn't see. So, coming to you from Pymatuming State Park in the woods of southern Ashtabula County. Okay, this is Tech Sergeant Mackey and John.
John, signing off.
Signing off. God bless you. We got one last shot of the woods here.